Hey Pack 404, welcome to the first week of October. We had a great Pack meeting in September, had a lot of fun. Fun. Thanks to everybody who came out. We also had a great turnout at Bobcat in the Park down in Alvin. Thanks to all the new scouts that showed up, and thanks to Mr. Nate, Mr. Harris, and Mr. Ryan for helping to staff the event. Without you guys, the event certainly would not have been as successful as it was, and scouts all over our council would not have had the opportunity to get their Bobcat. If you are a new scout in Pack 404 and you weren't able to make it down to Bobcat in the Park, we know you worked on it last month in your DIN meetings. Reach out to me, find me, and we'll get you checked off for that and make sure that you get that first rank. Remember that DIN meetings are the first and third weeks of the month. Most of them are on Tuesdays. You can see the schedule here. Look for your grade or your DIN for the time and location. This month we're working on outdoor adventures. You can see your scout-specific adventure in the calendar here. Remember that much of Cub Scouting starts at home. If you have a chance before the DIN meeting, crack open their handbook, take a look at the adventure for this month, see if you can get them to read a little bit on it. If not, be sure to follow up with them after the DIN meeting about what they learned and spend some time between DIN meetings looking at the information on this adventure in their book. We have several events coming up in the next 6 weeks. This includes the fishing event at Sea Center, Texas on October 9th, our Pack 404 Demo Day and Bobcat Ceremony on October 13th, and then we also have the Ghosts and Goblins and the Fall Camping Trip, which is part of the Native American Weekend down at Camp Karankawa in Sweeney as well. Ghosts and Goblins is a great opportunity for new scouts and families to go out for a day trip down to Camp Karankawa, see the place, get the lay of the land, and have fun with everybody in the pack before we go out 3 weeks later for that fall camping trip with Pack 404 as part of the Native American Weekend. Ghosts and Goblins and Native American Weekend both require registration with the Bay Area Council. We'll have links in the video description here below on the YouTube video. There are spots still available, but act fast before they fill up, particularly Ghosts and Goblins. This weekend we have the fishing event down at the Sea Center, Texas in Lake Jackson. It was rescheduled previously from when the tropical storm came through, and thanks to our events and equipment chair on our pack committee, Bud Sheffield, we've turned it into a whole day event. We've got an optional second part of the day that hopefully everybody can stay for. So the fishing at the Sea Center is from 9 until 11. After 11 we'll take a tour of the aquarium. There are some specific rules and guidelines on the fishing, so be sure to check the event in Scoutbook or on Facebook for those details. We'll grab lunch somewhere local, and then we'll meet at the Brazosport Museum of Natural Science at 1:30. They have some science scavenger hunts that our scouts can do. Our younger scouts can do them with their DINs and families. Our older scouts can probably do much of theirs on their own, granted with some adult supervision. We'll plan to be there from say 1:30 to 3:30. We've set up additional events in Scoutbook and Facebook for these events. We are watching the weather for the fishing event, but the aquarium tour and the museum can still be done rain or shine. For all of these events, please RSVP in Scoutbook. It helps us ensure we know who's coming and plan a successful event. If you're not sure how to do that, I've created a short video on how to RSVP in Scoutbook, and if YouTube works right, you can click the link there to get that. And finally, let's talk popcorn. Popcorn is our one big fundraiser of the year. It's a lot of work, but when it's over, it's over. And we don't expect to do any more fundraising throughout the year. Our show and sells have been very productive. They've been a great experience for the scouts as well. Thanks to everyone who came out and helped over these last 2 weekends. We do have one more weekend left here with October 6th and 7th. Given that we have the field trips on the 6th and the events there that we really want everybody to come be a part of, we're going to focus our selling just on Sunday, October the 7th. We have an additional venue that has welcomed us in with Pena's Donuts in Shadow Creek Ranch. We also were welcomed in by Pearland Postal Plus, which is right next to Kroger on Cullen. And so both of those should be really good venues for us. In addition to Office Depot, help us finish out our show and sells really strong. We can use some more people signing up for that day and would appreciate it if you could help us out with that. We sent out invitations last night for the online show and sell accounts with Trails End. This is a really easy way to broaden your Scouts sales reach to friends and family, both near and far. Maybe you've got old high school friends, college friends, sorority, fraternity, friends in business and industry that you think might like to help support your Scout. This is a great way for them to do that. All their product is delivered directly to them, so it's easier on the parents and less work for us. The Scouts also earn Amazon gift cards for hitting specific sales milestones with the online sales. Currently, PAC 404 is ranked number 3 in our district for online sales, number 6 in the council, and we're moving up the ranks fast. In our next video, we'll talk about the popcorn prizes for the sales levels and some raffles that we're going to be doing. Again, we're choosing our own prizes this year. We've got a mix of scouting equipment, outdoors equipment, STEM stuff, science stuff, craft stuff, things that we really think the Scouts will be excited about, and we'll get into that in another video here shortly. And finally, many thanks to a handful of folks that have been doing a lot of heavy lifting behind the scenes, some for several months, with getting our popcorn sales season to be the success that it has been. Miss Allison Metz, Miss Laura Weeks, and Mr. Adam Tiffin, and my wife. Thanks to all of you for all of your hard work. It's all going to be worth it, and the PAC is very thankful for all that you've done for us. So thank you all for being a part of PAC 404. We will see you soon.